on of the Lagoon 42, you'll notice a much very of a light and airy feeling, much sought after. One of the great compliments of the Lagoon line. In the 42, it's a self-tacking jib. You'll notice this is where the mast step is. They put it in chromes. As you come to the table, you'll notice the storage underneath here. This is fixed so you can put your safety equipment in here or your canned goods. Fit 6 people around very comfortably around the salon table. Here we are in the galley. It features a 3-burner stove, microwave very easy to get to. Above your head you'll notice additional storage as well as plenty of counter space here in the 42. One of the main things is on the lower helm station boat you'll have direct access and communications with the captain. As we enter the master cabin, you'll notice that you do have the privacy door that is available on all the models. Come on down. Continue on in the master cabin, you'll notice the bookshelves for additional storage, vanity or a desk with a muffin top stool. This is the additional storage where you have availability of a washer and dryer combo. It opens up to a very light and airy situation down here in the master cabin. You'll have several windows with opening ports for cross ventilation. This boat does feature an electric head that'll give you an idea of the location. You get plenty of room in the master head and shower area of the Lagoon 42. I'm 6 foot tall, so you can see very quickly you have plenty of headroom inside the shower. Still in the master bathroom on the 42, you'll notice you do have storage behind the mirror. Interesting layout here with the sink and plenty of room for storage. A large 3-shelved cabin right there. One last thing here to show you in the master head and shower area here in the 42 is additional storage underneath. It's nice vanity here. The light and airy feel of the windows down below. There's 2 on each side on this particular boat. It makes it very much like you're not in the bottom of a boat. It makes you feel like you're part of the action. specific question I get asked quite frequently on these particular boats. You'll always notice that it's built out if it has a crew cabin or an extra cabin in the forward lockers. You'll notice the hatch because you need to have access to that on any of the boats that's built out up front. In the aft stateroom of the 42, you'll see plenty of space. The island berths that are notably from Lagoon. You can get around the sides. I know it's something simple, but you can get around the sides to actually make the bed. It's very important. It's one of the simple things, but it's a very important feature. Aft cockpit of the 42, you'll notice the optional fiberglass table as well as an outside fridge. Keep your drinks stored out there, and it does have access to the helm station from the aft cockpit. This will give you a great indication of an up-close view of the starboard side engine compartment. This features the upgraded, much sought after 57 horse Yanmars. Your house bank batteries are located here with your separate engine start battery. This will give you a good idea of the steering as well as the emergency tiller location. So one of the newest features on the Lagoon 42 is the new davit system that you'll notice. A lot of people like to ask. This one specifically says right there, 440 pounds max, but this elevates the dinghy up to get it away from underneath the boat. Puts it up where you can strap it securely while you're underway. Feature on the 42 are the sugar scoops and how they're cut away for ease of getting in and out of the dinghy, as well as a great platform for the swim ladder. When you come up out of the water, you do have your aft shower. This boat can very easily carry 6 people comfortably, and again with the build-out bow, an additional person can come along. 80 gallons of fuel, about 80 gallons of water as well. Makes for a very comfortable situation on this boat for a small length of time. We're at the helm station here on the 42. You'll notice all the lines on all the modern cats are led right in here to the cockpit. This one does feature the new electric switches for the winches. Over here, the B&G electronics at Lagoon switched over from Ray Marine a few years ago. It worked out very successfully. That, coupled with the new engine monitoring system, works out extremely well. boat also features the composite bimini. You'll notice it has a sliding door here, very easy to open. You'll notice the much important doyle cradle cover. It's a little bit more expensive than the normal ones, but we very much appreciate the quality of this particular bag. This is where we tie the main halyard when it's not in use. It gives it a very secure spot to be anchored with. Notice as we go up the mast is 67 feet 9 inches on this boat, so it does extremely well in light winds, as well as have several reef lines, 3 reef lines specifically on this boat in heavy winds. This boat does feature a 4-foot 1-inch draft, so that coupled with the mast height makes this boat extremely user-friendly. Another thing I get asked about quite frequently is going green on the boats. Where do I put my solar panels? What can we do with those? We have 2 different options for solar these days. The flexible solar panels as well as the hard solar panels that you can put inside, encase them in a frame to protect them. You can put the solar panels anywhere you like up here on the coach roof. There is an option right here, more or less, for a queen-size bed with cushions that are available from Lagoon. By the way, those solar panels I was discussing, the flexible ones, you can walk on. Depends on where you place them for ease of maintenance, etc. The jib is your main thrust of the boat. Engineering-wise, makes the boat ride extremely well. That is the main thrust of the boat. You'll notice that's how big that the jib is, having a little bit smaller main. Balances the boat out. Down front, you'll notice the optional pulpit seats. Gives you a great view of it. As we come across, the martingale is in front, obviously, coupled with the anchor roller up front. Very easy to get to. That's a feature on Lagoon that's very much sought after. Some of the other boats the anchor is down below the trampoline, kind of a pain to get to. Lagoons always put them out front. You'll notice that the windlass is easy access as well.